Good day, good evening, good night, good morning, however you get this message. Welcome to the House Only Wins podcast showcase. As introductory is as introductory does. I'm your host, Black Dream 84. So, what is the topic tonight I have for you guys? Holding out. Don't you dislike people who hold out, let alone you allow them to hold out, enabling the power to them to hold out? But in general, we're going to talk about the fact that people tend to hold out on each other. In the aspects of relationships, men and women hold each other out, mildly or major, depending on what is your situation is with this person, that they are willing to hold out on you on certain things like getting a relationship, getting sex, seeing each other, all that stuff. Like I said, these things can be minor to some and major to others. But the interpretation of it is the fact that when you pursue someone or ask simple questions and they kind of delay it, not once, not twice, maybe 5 times, right? Just throwing it out there for the numbers game out there, shit like that. But nonetheless, they keep on delaying that. Why would someone hold out? Kind of like sports stars, they hold out for a contract, waiting for the bigger deal because they think they're high and mighty. Some athletes in that regard are high and mighty because of their accolades. But that's a different concept because that's something that is already seen and proven in some cases. And for relationships, in that matter, it doesn't work that way. I don't know a woman's past accolades that makes me want to think that I'm willing to abide by her standards of holding out, depending what it is. In that sector, women typically hold out on men with sex. You know, I'm not ready yet. Can you hang on? I gotta get to know you. That type of shit, right? Most of the men like it. Most of the men despise that. So why would you put yourself through that? I get it's for some men out there, it's their demeanor, it's their standards, it's their morals. They want to be good old boys, a nice guy, and all that damn shit. Play your game, player. But if you find yourself always waiting on a woman and she's holding out, girl A, B, C, and D, you need to check yourself on that one because you got to ask yourself, if all these women hold out on me and none don't let me slip through the cracks, maybe it's my demeanor, who I am. Now, I'm not pivoting to this conversation about change or adapting, but some things have this continuity. And once you catch on to that for your own self gratification, you may need to question that overall. But nonetheless, now, us men, yes, ladies, I do apologize to some of y'all out there. Us men do hold out. What do we hold out on? Relationships? Well, the gain of getting a relationship, yes, and money, you know. But we're going to hit the home run on this one out of the park, you know, and talk about why men loosely will hold out on relationships because us men, we can. We will pursue the fact of a relationship when we're good and ready. There's a venting process also that for us men out there who are willing to put ourselves to wait on our own accord till we find out this woman is legit. She's down. She's awesome. Let's go. One factor about holding out is there's not much of a timetable. 30 days, 60, 90, 6 months, a year. But depending on how you are as a man and a woman and your standards in that department, once again, that's how you run your game. You just need to let them people know that. Let them know, hey, this is what I'm about. I'm here. You're there. I will let you know soon as I can. Pretty much, right? Now, people can walk away from that. Yes. People are like, nah, I'm not waiting 6 months. I'm not getting this pushback from you, or whatever the hell they might want to coin it as, which is perfectly fine. Some of us want to pursue, chase, get to it, achieve, progress the process. Why wait for it? Especially if you could grasp it and control it the way you want to. So, yes, men, and yes, women, do as possible as so. But as people hold out, one would ponder, does it help them? We may never get the answer to that. I've been to women so up and down the reins here that I don't sit there and tell myself, she's holding out. My thing is, hey, date one, date two, date three. That's it. And what I mean by that is sex. You know, we don't got a lot of time on this earth. Might as well make it wisely spent for who we want to encounter. But nonetheless, for the rest of y'all out there, hey, if you're holding out, then do as so. But understand, people don't have to wait for you. And those who are willing to wait on these individuals who's holding out, be mentally and emotionally strong with that. Because you may burden yourself awaiting an answer from them. The house only wins. Thank you very much.